welcome to Sing and Cook. My name is chefharpalsingh Sokhi, and in India, in the month of March, there is a festival of colors called Holi. Now, Holi, being a festival of colors, is generally celebrated to welcome spring, and there's so much of colors used because in spring you see a lot of colors, freshness. You see, that's the reason, and there are various religious aspects to it also. But what we are going to do is we're going to celebrate Holi by making some good food. So I'm making Ajwaine ke pakode. Now Ajwaine is carom seeds. You get these leaves, carom seeds leaves. They're full of carom seed flavor. And these leaves generally are used for tea, for making pakodas, more relevant for the festival of Holi. So what we're going to do is quickly make the pakodas so that this Holi you can of course celebrate by making these pakodas. Putting some oil for heating. So as the oil is getting heated up, I've got my gram flour. To this, I'm going to add some turmeric, about half a teaspoon to roughly about 3 cups of gram flour, carom seeds, half a teaspoon, red chili powder, 1 teaspoon, salt to taste. About roughly, what you need to do is add about 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Ajwaine ke patte. What I'm going to do is, fortunate enough to get them from my neighbor's house. They had a plant. So I had to showcase this traditional recipe to y'all. You can, of course, chop them. You can use leaves directly. But the flavor is so intense. The various things that are eaten. Generally, during Holi, the festival, you eat little sweet things, you eat little savory things, especially in the form of pakodas. Some water. If you want, you can use individual leaves, make a batter, dip in the batter, the leaves, and fry it. I'm making this in this format. So quickly, what we are going to do is, no baking powder in this, remember this. Yes, just about right. What's going to happen is when you release the leaves, try and release as much as possible into a small blob so that the leaves and the pakodas are not too big. And when you eat, you don't get too much of flavor of carom seeds. So there you go. Oh, beautiful. What I'm going to do is remove in a plate, okay? On a tissue paper, half done, not fried completely. Remember, the most important thing is that the gram flour should not be thin, okay, like what it is here, you see, it is nice and thick, it is not thin, so that's very important. So my second batch is also ready. Half fry. When half fry, remove them. Now, wait for some time for the oil temperature to go high up again, so that when you fry next time, it actually needs to become crisp. The pakodas, the Ajwaine pakodas need to become crisp. This Holi, we'll have fun. So I'm waiting for the oil to get hot again. So now the oil is hot back again, and in goes the pakodas. Make them nice and crisp. In India we call them Ajwaine ke pakode, made specially during Holi festival. And this year I thought that for my YouTube viewers, I must do everything that is seasonal, festive, everything. Okay, that's the reason I'm doing Ajwaine ke pakode. Now if you don't get the carom leaves, you can always use spinach, you can always use so many things, but this is traditional. Now the most important thing you'll see is that, when the pakodas are done, you'll see that it's very light, it's easy to move. So that's when you know that yes, it is done and it is light, it is nicely browned, and it makes a nice crackling sound also. Pass your spoon through the pakodas, you will see that crunchy feel that you are getting. So that's when you know that the pakodas are ready. And for me, these are absolutely ready. Take them out back in the same tissue. Right, I can hear that crunchy feel. Now, chaat masala on top of this. That's what makes the pakoda interesting. And then a little bit of red chili powder on top of this, just to give that punch, extra punch, okay? Nice and crisp. And I've got my plate ready. Wow. Wow. Nice and crisp. These are carom leaves. There you go on top of this, making it beautiful with some green chutney and some sweet chutney. Perfect thing for your Holi festival this season.